Hello learners, I welcome you to this session, and in this particular session we'll discuss about agricultural marketing and regulation in India. In earlier discussions we have discussed the concept of agricultural marketing and the special features associated with that. We have focused on the objectives of agricultural marketing, need and importance of agricultural marketing, and in the second session we have discussed the idea about the stakeholders who are engaged in agricultural marketing process, then ingredients of an ideal marketing system, market mechanism, as well as we have widely discussed the different components of agricultural marketing, which mainly consist of product planning, assembling, packaging, distribution channel, price discovery, and so on. In the present session, our focus will be on understanding the need for regulation in agricultural marketing, regulation in agricultural marketing at the central government level as well as at state governments level, then center and state level collaboration mechanisms so far as agricultural marketing is concerned, and then our discussion will focus on the objectives of these regulations. So as you are aware, agriculture plays a very important role in human existence as well as in the economic development of a nation. Agriculture provides the food and we consume that food, as well as it provides the primary source of livelihood, particularly in rural areas. In the context of our country, it is traditionally an agrarian country, and agriculture contributes to a great extent towards the gross domestic product of our country. Then let us have a look on why there is a need for regulation in agricultural marketing. Regulation in agricultural marketing is important because of involvement of various stakeholders that we have discussed in our earlier discussion. These stakeholders are farmers, middlemen, private firms, government, etc. The system of agricultural marketing must protect the farmer's interest and assure a fair return for their agricultural produce. Reasonable price, quality food, food security are the major concern which creates the need for market regulation in agricultural sector. In India, agriculture is a state subject as it is included under the 7th schedule of the Constitution. However, central government plays a significant role in formulating the policies and programs due to its broader national interest and budgetary powers. Thus, the regulation and governance of agriculture involves a balance of authority and responsibility between the central and state governments. Let us focus on the regulations. So, when we are going to discuss the regulations, first we will discuss the central level regulations. At the central level, various departments, ministries, and statutory bodies oversee the broad policy framework, funding, and implementation strategies in agriculture. The Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare. It formulates national agricultural policies. It implements major schemes like PM Kisan, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, and so on. It oversees market reforms like the National Agricultural Market. Then there is a Directorate of Marketing and Inspection. It operates under a Department of Agriculture, Cooperation and Farmers' Welfare within the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare, Government of India. The Directorate of Marketing and Inspection plays a critical role in ensuring the development, organization, and monitoring of agricultural marketing systems. The DMI shoulders various responsibilities. It formulates and monitors agricultural marketing policies. It advises on price trends and market strategies, as well as it develops and enforces AgMark standards, which ensures quality control for agricultural and allied produce. DMI certifies products under the AgMark certification scheme, which assures consumers of the quality products. In the area of market research and surveys, the Directorate conducts studies and surveys on market infrastructure, pricing, and demand for agricultural products. It provides insights for improving the marketing of agricultural produce. The DMI also works to enhance grading, standardization, and marketing practices for agricultural goods. In the area of market development, the DMI assists in the construction of rural marketing facilities, including warehouses and cold storage. It guides and supports the initiatives for farmers, producer organizations, and cooperatives. Besides all these, the DMI also provides training programs for farmers and the other stakeholders to improve marketing techniques and efficiency in the system. It offers knowledge and skill development related to post-harvest management. Then there are some other central government agencies which play an active role in the agricultural marketing process. The Food Corporation of India, it procures food grains for public distribution and ensures national food security. Agricultural and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority, which promotes agricultural product exports and ensures compliance with quality standards for export markets. Then there is the Indian Council of Agricultural Research, which guides agricultural research and extension services. So far as finance is concerned, there is the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, known as NABARD, which provides financial support and credit facilities for agricultural development and infrastructure development. Then let us see the key legislative framework at the central government level. The Essential Commodities Act 1955 that regulates the production, supply and distribution of essential agricultural commodities to ensure their availability at fair prices. The Fertilizer Control Order 1985 was issued under the Essential Commodities Act 1955 and governs the regulation of fertilizers in India. The Insecticide Act 1968 regulates the import, manufacture, sale, transport, distribution and use of insecticides with a focus on human and environment safety. Then we have National Food Security Act 2013 that ensures subsidized food grains to priority households through the public distribution system. Then, in the sphere of market reforms at the central government level, we have ENAM, Electronic National Agricultural Market, to unify agricultural markets across the country and improves price transparency. Now, state level regulation in agricultural marketing. The states are primarily responsible for implementing agricultural policies at the local level, given their proximity to farmers and specific needs of regions. Now, the key areas in agricultural marketing, particularly at the state level, there are Agricultural Produce Market Committee Acts. The states regulate agricultural markets under the Agricultural Produce Market Committee Acts. It focuses on the development of rural markets, known as mandis, and the infrastructure therein. In the area of land and water management, the states enact laws related to land tenancy, consolidation, and water rights. So far as input distribution is concerned, to supply fertilizers, seeds, and pesticides within the state governments can frame the policies and laws. The states levy and regulate market fees through agricultural produce market committees constituted under the Agricultural Produce Market Committees Act in their respective states. It is a major source of revenue for the states. The state government maintain minimum support prices in collaboration with the central government. It executes via state government agencies. Now there are different acts at the state level which also need to be discussed so far as regulation in agricultural marketing is concerned. The first of all, there is APMC Act that regulates buying and selling of agricultural produce. It protects the farmers from exploitation by the intermediaries. The Agricultural Produce Market Committees Acts provide a good regulation for all the farmers and give protection to the farmers so that they can protect themselves from exploitation by the intermediaries. Land Reforms Acts. This includes tenancy rights, land ceiling, and redistribution measures. State seed and fertilizer policies. It focuses on input quality control and accessibility for farmers. The state agricultural marketing boards in India operates as an apex organization within a state's agricultural marketing system. These boards are responsible for regulating, modernizing, and managing agricultural markets and ensures fair trading practices for farmers. These boards function under the administrative jurisdiction of the respective state governments and work closely with the Agricultural Produce Market Committees Acts. Regulation of agricultural markets. Under this, the marketing boards supervise and coordinate activities of agricultural products, agricultural produce market committees in the state. It ensures compliance with the state-specific APMC Act and associated rules. In the area of market development, it facilitates the establishment, maintenance, and modernization of agricultural markets such as mandis and rural huts. It builds and upgrades market infrastructure including warehouses, cold storage, grading facilities, and auction platforms. It collects fees from the traders, farmers, and other stakeholders as per the state rules to fund market developments. Besides that, it implements systems for fair price discovery for farmers' produce. It promotes the use of e-trading platforms like eNAM, that is National Agricultural Market, for wider market reach. It encourages and promotes scientific grading, sorting, and standardization of agricultural produce to fetch better market prices. So far as farmers' welfare are concerned, it conducts different training programs and awareness campaign for farmers focusing on market trends, technology use, grading, pricing, etc. It coordinates with other agencies. It closely works with Directorate of Marketing and Inspection, National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation of India, and other relevant agencies in the area of agriculture. It integrates with eNAM. In recent years, several state marketing boards have partnered with the National Agricultural Market to provide an unified digital trading platform. This initiative has helped in improving price transparency and expand market access for farmers. Now, we have center-state collaboration mechanism also in the field of agricultural marketing. These are the interstate council that facilitates discussion on agriculture-related issues. Besides, there is Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana, which is a centrally sponsored scheme but implemented through the state governments for region-specific agricultural plans. The Agricultural Marketing Information Network is a portal developed by the Directorate of Marketing and Inspection, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India. It is designed to provide a nationwide market information system for agricultural commodities to ensure greater transparency in trade and better price realization for farmers. Now, there are some key features of AgMarkNet. Its daily prices of agricultural produce from various wholesale markets are uploaded in the website of the AgMarkNet. The market trends and arrival information are also provided through the website of AgMarkNet. It connects over 3,000 agricultural markets or mandis across India. It provides updates from both primary and secondary markets. It offers real-time access to data on commodity prices and arrivals, user-friendly platforms for farmers, traders, policymakers, and researchers. Besides that, it also provides information via mobile apps and SMS services in regional languages. It works in collaboration with schemes like eNAM, enhancing the electronic trading system for agricultural marketing. Farmers can decide the best markets to sell their produce based on the price comparisons on the basis of the information provided in AgMarkNet. The traders and exporters can use the platform to understand market dynamics. Now let us move to discussion on objectives of regulation in agricultural marketing. What are the specific objectives or needs for which market regulation becomes important in the field of agricultural marketing? Price stabilization and protection against exploitation. A regulatory framework in agricultural marketing ensures fair and stable prices. In the absence of regulation, the agricultural market witnesses price variations because of factors such as crop yield, supply-demand mismatches, external market trends, and weather conditions. This may lead to distressed sales by the farmers during the period of overproduction. Price stabilization and protection against exploitation. It regulates and helps in two areas: price discovery and fair trading practices. Market transparency and access to information. In India, small farmers often suffer from lack of market information in terms of market conditions, price trends, and opportunities in other markets. Farmers may sell their produce at much lower prices due to lack of access to real-time data on the prices of agricultural commodities in distant market. Market information systems. A well-designed regulatory framework can improve market transparency in several ways. Like market information system means regulations can mandate the creation of digital platforms and market information systems that relay up-to-date price and demand supply data to farmers across the country. Initiatives like Agricultural Market, eNAM are the examples of such initiative. These platforms ensures that farmers are not at a disadvantaged position when negotiating prices with traders and can make informed decisions on where and when to sell their produce. Price regulation mechanisms. Regulatory mechanisms like minimum support price safeguard against extremely low prices by ensuring that farmers receive a guaranteed minimum price for certain crops. The minimum support price is the price set by the Government of India for select crops raised in Kharif and Rabi seasons. The government sets MSPs for selected crops on the basis of recommendations of the Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices. It ensures a minimum profitability for the farmers and acts as a safety net to protect farmers from price drops. Then the next point is prevention of market failures. Market failures occurs when demand and supply are not in equilibrium, causing food shortage or surpluses. One common problem resulting from these failures is food wastage, especially in perishable crops like fruits, vegetables, and dairy products. Price control and regulation of stocks. A regulatory framework can address these failures. In situations where shortages arises, regulations under the Essential Commodities Act 1955 allow the government to intervene, manage stocks, and ensure price stability. For example, regulations helps prevent hoarding by traders who might manipulate supplies during shortages to artificially inflate prices. Storage and cold chain regulation. Effective laws can establish facilities such as cold storage chains to manage surpluses and reduce post-harvest losses, thereby protect the stability of both production and consumption across seasons. Addressing the distortion of agricultural value chain. The channel of distribution for agricultural produces is long and fragmented. It involves a number of intermediaries from farmers to local traders, wholesalers as well as retailers. Farmers usually receive only a small fraction of the final price paid by the consumer. Unregulated intermediaries may exploit the system. Farmers, particularly the small and marginal farmers with low bargaining power, faces uncertainties about the value they derive from their produce. A regulatory framework can address these challenges. Reduce the role of middlemen. Regulations such as APMC Act in the respective states sought to centralize the sale of agricultural commodities through government-regulated markets. The Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Act 2020 allows farmers to bypass traditional mandis, providing scope for direct market access without facing excessive intermediary surges. Encouraging direct contract farming and value chains. Frameworks for encouraging contract farming where farmers directly tie up with processors, exporters, or corporations for guaranteed purchase at agreed upon prices. This model minimizes intermediaries, ensures price stability, and enhances the bargaining power of farmers. Encouragement of agricultural exports and market integration. India has huge scope to be a major player in global agricultural markets. To achieve this aim, the agricultural supply chains, transportation system, international quality standards need to be integrated in agricultural marketing. An effective regulatory framework is important to help agriculture to be competitive on the global stage and boost exports for agricultural goods. A comprehensive agricultural marketing regulates all these aspects. Besides that, we can promote agri-exports by ensuring standardized quality for the higher value markets like European Union, the Middle East, and North America. Enhance market linkages. Regulations ensuring uniform standards for farm products and international market linkages will help farmers penetrate in global agricultural value chains, benefiting from better margins and economies of scale. It ensures rural economic development. Agricultural marketing regulations can foster overall rural development as it serves as an essential channel for farm incomes to flow back into the rural economy. The farmers get benefit from regulated market in the areas of agro-processing, food processing and direct retail, stimulating further economic activity. Government initiatives that integrate agricultural markets into broader economic frameworks can promote infrastructure development, create new employment opportunities and promote overall growth in rural areas. A well-regulated markets creates the environment for farmers to receive stable income, enabling them to invest in modern inputs, expand productivity and improve the living standards. So let us sum up all the discussions that we have discussed in this particular session. We have mainly focused on the need for regulation in agricultural marketing, regulation at central government level, then regulations at the state government level. Then we have discussed the central and state level collaborations mechanism for agricultural marketing, objectives of regulation in agricultural marketing to facilitate farmers' protection, food safety, rural development, etc. So this is for today. Thank you very much.